Hell with it. There we go. Hello, everybody. I think the mic's unmuted this time. I still have a sinus infection. I'm fighting that sucker. We'll see how long this lasts today. Let's see what we're doing, shall we? We are live. Good morning. Hello, it's Wednesday. We are over that hill. We passed that 12 o'clock, over here at least on the East Coast, trying to balance it out so my friends over on the West Coast and everybody else in between, we can all come together somewhere in the middle of the week. So I'm trying to balance that out along with trying to fight this sinus infection. Not a lot of fun. Trust me, not a lot of fun. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I got to start reading things. All right. So far, we got Zoltan. Good morning, Zoltan. Hey, dude. Glad you're with me. I really am. Nick Allman. Hi, Nick. How are you? Blessings. Come on in. It says I got 5 out here, but I only see 2. So, lurkers, just say hello. Say what's happening, because it's going to be a weird day. All right? Like I said, I've got a sinus infection. I'm fighting that sucker. And I'm sitting around, and I can at least get up here and try to do this for a little while. I wanted to go down and see the military explanations down there at the convention center here in Tampa. They have the military convention. It's basically the show of force issue. It's really nice. They're going to have helicopters, parachutes, all kinds of brand new equipment for the military up there for showing it off. But I just don't feel up to it. I am still that down. And I would like to be there, but I'm not. I'll just deal with it. Okay, so I'm here with y'all. All right. Let's see what we got going on. All right. Up front and center. Let's do a couple things first. Zoltan, I know you can hear me, I hope. Do we have prying ears or do we have prying eyes? OC Stacker. Hey, good morning, dude. Come on in. Your cream's working. I've had for 3 days straight. It's about equal to what the doctors were giving me, but I won't get into that here in the middle of all this. Zoltan, do we have anybody at home? We're good, Jimmy. Well, that's kind of a bummer because I'm going to play something for you. Check this out, dude. All right? Going to add this to the stage and try to get it right. Check this out. Now, that's just the music and the animation. I haven't done the voiceovers yet. Hi, Jessica. Welcome and come on in. Hi, Jessica. I have not done the voiceovers yet. That's going to be for the Wounded Warrior Project. But all that basically the whole set, Zoltan. All the creatures, Homer Simpson, his front room, and a few other things I managed to squeeze into that box in there is all set up. As soon as I can get off my dead butt sick, get to the post office, I'm going to get that in the mail and get that sent off. Have somebody have something to play with, man. She'll get to see the videos, okay? So she can say, hey, those toys are my video, and those videos are her toys. Ain't nobody else going to be able to see that. Jessica, you never do. It's okay, sweetheart. What we're doing today is we've got a whole bunch of coins up front, all right? Before you leave, Jessica, let me pitch this right quick. What y'all see in front of y'all, on the left-hand side, you see a Benjamin, another Benjamin, then a Kennedy, and then a Walker. Those are all 90% pure silver half dollars. Each one, your choice. Now, right now, they're a keychain. Hey, Mike. Mike Slice, everyone. Come on in. Blessings, Mike. How are you? Those are keychains. If you don't like the idea of a keychain, that's real easy. Just unscrew the cap, pull the coin out. Simple as that. But it's $4 a shot. $4 a spot. Basically, that's it. $4. And what you do is when you win, that's a $30 coin in your pocket, whether you want to keep it as a keychain or not. I'll play that video a little later again because I bet someone else asked me to play it, and I will. $4 a spot, 10 spots. All right? That covers my... Thank you. Zoltan, right on the money, man. I swear, you are right on the money. Beautiful. That's right. That first spot goes to WWP. All right. Now, if I can do this without really making a mess, I'm going to try to show y'all something right quick. I'll lean this down so I can kind of keep an eye on what I'm doing. All right. Let's follow the camera. Let's follow this. All right. That's a WWP chest. Within about a week or so, that's going in the mail. And that is full. It's got all kinds of stuff. In fact, there's stuff being sent. Thank you to OC Stacker. It's being sent to Michael, MLZB, and Miss Jeannie Sweetheart. It's being sent to them already. Well, actually, that's going to be sent to them. That's going to get them for the Wounded Warrior Project. All right. Now, if I can get this straight, here's one. This is getting dropped in. I asked Michael what he thought of this. He said, yeah, man, throw it in the chest. So, all right, that sounds cool. All right, I'll do it. The Wounded Warrior people sent me this. Honoring 250 years of service and sacrifice. It's the Wounded Warrior challenge coin. I haven't opened it up yet, folks, and I'm not going to. All right? I've got a few challenge coins already. I am a volunteer in the Wounded Warrior Project. Have been for years. I was out at the VA, at the domiciliary, and they asked me, would you like to help us? And I said, what are you talking about? I've never heard of it. He said, it's all right. We're going to explain it to you. And they did. And once they explained it to me, I said, whatever you guys need, let's go. All right. Now, they sent this to me. I get all kinds of stuff from them all the time. But I think that challenge coin just might be a little bit better used in the Wounded Warrior auction. So that's going into the chest. Inside of the chest, we have a few things. All right. Want to make sure get a good look at this a little bit because it's a mess down in there, but it's all getting sorted out. We've got gold, we've got silver, we got copper, we got sterling, we got 90%, we have 90%, We got walkers. We got all kinds of stuff in there. It's going to add up. I'm going to throw a bunch more in there, the best I can before I send this box out. And I want to put more and more in before the box does go out. Okay. Here's another one going in there. That's the challenge coin. Put that in there. Put this back where it belongs, up here. All right. That'll soon be gone. That's going off to the Wounded Warrior auction. I made that. I'll make sure it's all nice and set up and all cushioned in and this, that, and the other, and get it sent off to them. But I'm going to get some more stuff in there. But we've got gold. We've got silver. We got definitely copper. We got sterling silver. We got jewelry. We got all kinds of stuff in there. A lot of it's been donated by you kind folks and our races. Okay? We do have a 90%. I believe we put a Kennedy. I think we put a Kennedy in there. Yeah, it's a Kennedy. I believe it's in there. It was won in one of the races. Okay, that's going all the Wounded Warrior to do the auction, folks. Okay. Now, what you're seeing on the right hand side are real Kennedy pieces, but they've been done in such a way that they're protected in a coating. They got 72, 71, 81, and 85. And they're protected in a coating with 24 karat gold plating. It's a nice little keychain. Serious. That's a nice little gift. We'll run a race, or I'll figure out something on those, because basically I want to move them along, because I've gotten some other Kennedys in that I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead, and I just might do the same thing with those if these get caught on, because I have some other ones that are a little different. Okay. Bring these up. Hold on a second. All right. One more. Here we go. Going to change the camera out for you. Hold on a second, folks. My head hurts. Okay, let's go here and go here. Now you should be scared because you can see me probably. All right. These are all genuine, and basically from the looks of them, they had to be proofs to do this to. Kennedys. Okay. This one starts out. I'm going to try to get these up to the camera properly. 1776 to 1976. Here's a colorized, gold plated all right, that's one. Let's see. This is the red, white, and blue one. Here's another 1776 to 1976, but the back end doesn't have the color on the house. It's just straight gold, or straight gold plating. I can't use these cameras yet. Here's one with the actual flesh tones and stuff. It was a 2018. Light's not helping me, is it? All right, here's another 2018, but this is his head is basically gold plated. The profile, there we go, and then the back is completely gold plated. These are all nice curio gifts. Okay. I think 2019. I think this one is. Here's another gold. Is it red, white, and blue? If I can get the camera right. Here we go. And the back has got the eagle with the red, white, and blue. Each one of these are all different. Every single one is either, all right, here's one with the profile is not in gold. It's in silver, but everything else is in gold. And the back flips, and it's all gold. Here's a 2019 where the Liberty is standing out in red, and The profile is in, if I can get it here, the profile's in gold, but the words are in red. And of course, the back is all gold. And here's another bicentennial. All gold. Well, the profile is gold and the lettering is gold, but everything else is silver. Then on the back, they've got it so that it's actually the gold is on the courthouse, and the lettering and everything else is silver. And the last one, but not least, here's another bicentennial. They're different. Every single one of these is different. Every single one. I think there's, let me see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I don't know how that flipped. Hold on a second. Let me go back here. All right, yeah. I'll say 10 there. I think it's 10 there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep. There's 10 Kennedys. Each one is a gorgeous proof. And each one's been colorized with some form. I don't know, I guess this one's not, but most of them are colorized in 24 karat gold. That's 10 of them. Face value alone, that's $5. Face value, that's $5. Remember that. Face value is $5. So you will actually go out and spend them, it's $5. On this show today, if you would like something like that novelty item, these 10, all 10, okay? Each one different, each one colorized, each one has either gold or all something. I've showed them all off. Basically, they're all different. They're all in cases. They're a nice novelty item. I'm not saying they're not silver. They're basically, there's some gold on there, but it basically is plated. But they're a nice novelty gift item, especially coming up this time of the year. 4th of July is coming for 250 years. Yeah, something like that. There you go. You hand them to the kids, you hand them to your grandkids, your nephews, your nieces. It's something nice to keep in your pocket to show off your pride. All right? I'll be talking about pride in a minute, because if you haven't seen what I've been wearing over here, I will explain this very soon. But let me get back over here. I have not looked at comments and stuff. I'm sorry. I've been talking. Let me get over here and look. Still got 5 people sitting in here. All right. O.C. Sacker says he'll be right back. Okay, well, we'll see if he does. Hopefully he will. $5 face value. You want them? Yell at me now. If you want them from this show, I'll go $10 plus shipping. It's a nice little gift. It's a nice little novelty item, but you're showing your American pride, and you got a real American coins. And as I said, there's still face dollars in there, 5 face value dollars. Okay, $10 plus shipping today. Like what you see? Contact me. That's Jimmy. I'm Jimmy Snowdog. That's right. At ChiquiChihuahuaCharms@yahoo.com. Thank you, Zoltan. I'll put these down here. I'll show them off again a little later. Now I'm going to show off something else. As you can see, this is right here, and it's not going anywhere. It's pulling my shirt. In fact, my shirt's being pulled that far, and it's not even budging. Okay? Look at that. They don't go anywhere, folks. I've washed my shirts in the laundry. A lot of times not watching what I was doing, but I've done it a couple of times, and they've never left or moved from the shirt. Flip me out. Trust me. Now, this one is special, and I'm going to show, well, I only got 3 people in here, so I'm going to show them off anyway. Check this out, because there are only one. There are only one.
Introducing the 1 gram pure silver Screaming Eagle magnetic charm. This patriotic charm contains 1 gram of pure silver with a full-color Screaming Eagle. This charm is exclusive only to Cheeky Chihuahua Charms.
All right, folks. That's the first commercial I've gotten for it. I've made a couple others. As you can see, wrong side. It wears nice. If you look at my hat, I'll pull it off right quick. That is the original Screaming Eagle. That is a pewter eagle embedded in that charm. That charm right there is made from pure American money. And of course, you got the money bag symbol on there. And there we go. I made these a little while back where anybody can wear them. That's a glow in the dark. You'll see that across the street, folks, when it glows. Trust me, I already know. And a teddy bear on there. It's a cute little thing. Now, that one up here is teddy bear, but over here, the pewter, that's pewter, okay? This one here, I'm going to take off and show right quick. Hear that click? You know it works. So far, I've only made one, and this one's mine. That is pure 1 gram of pure silver. And if you purchase one from me, I'm working on the certificate of authentication. I'm dealing with AI right now to get that taken care of because I want to get it right. Okay, I guarantee that when you buy this charm from me, you have 1 pure gram of silver in it. I guarantee it. Okay, and I will make the COA of that very soon. I'm working on that right now. This is brand new, folks. I went from pewter to pure silver. My goal is to get a few more of these. Okay, I've already got some blanks set up. I've already got some blanks set up to take care of more. My goal is to send him one of these up to the boss. I want to send him one of these. I think he might like it. You never know. Let me get back over your comments now. All right. Daryl, USA. Hey, brother, how are you? Come on in. Darlene Schilling. Hey. Look who showed up. Thank you very much. I think it's pretty. I'm so proud of this dang thing. Oh, I love it. Something fierce. Thank you, Daryl. It is beautiful as far as I'm concerned. I've only made one so far, Daryl. I'm going to make some more. Okay. I'm working on right now to get a few things more gathered, and I'm going to get some more of those eagles. They're not cheap. They cost me about $20 a piece. Okay. That's fully colorized, and it's a 1 gram. They cost me about $20 a piece. The one in my, when I go to sell these, when I make a few more, they'll be going about $45 a piece. Okay. And I'm still not really making any. Well, I'll be making like $5 off of one about each if I make that, because I've got time investment and all that. But anyway, long story short, I don't want to make them so expensive that nobody can afford them, because I want people to wear them. Okay. Now the pewter version, those will go for about $20, $25. That's the cheaper version. The pure silver, that's going to be a little more. Simple as that, because the silver is a little more. In fact, it's okay. What time is it? No. All right. We're way past the time. Good. I'm hoping I ran my mouth long enough because my throat's starting to hurt, folks. I've been sick for the last couple of weeks with the sinus infection. It's driving me nuts. Here we go. Let me change the camera out here. Okay. Now I have shown off. We have the Benjamins. This Benjamin, 2 Benjamins. That was even prettier. In fact, I think it's not proofy, but it's close to it. Then a Kennedy and a Walker. $4. $4 for a chance. 10 chances. First one's already done by WWP. I believe somebody else got in here, but I haven't finished looking at the spots. Hi, Jimmy. Wish you buy one. I mean, it says 7 spots left. I'm not sure who got a spot. I'll have to have I'll have to have Zoltan keep me abreast on that one. I know the first one went to WWP. Okay, that much I know. The first one went to WWP. I don't know who got the other 2, but let's fill this race. Let's get this one going. Let's face it, $4, 1 or 2 shots. Okay, 2 shots is $8. That ain't bad for a $30 coin. All right, and if you don't want a keychain, that's easy. Just unscrew the top, pop the coin in your stack. That's the best way to do it. Okay? Nick and Darlene got a spot. All right, thank you, Zoltan. I'll start writing down in a minute. Now, let me play this right quick, and then I'm going to go on to the next section. Let's see which one. This one. Yeah, I forgot I made a video for those. And we'll do one more.
Pure silver, pure spirit, pure cheeky.
Wear the spirit of freedom. Bold heritage. Pure silver. Magnetic strength.
Handmade in Tampa. Worn with cheeky pride.
And trust me, I wear mine with cheeky pride. You dang right I do. All right. Like I said, if you want something like that, I saw with Daryl, I love all those. Okay, Daryl, put it this way. What I need, Daryl, that sucks. What did I miss? What did I miss? I can't do races right now. My credit card was hacked, and I'm having trouble with PayPal getting it back. Ouch, Daryl. That does suck. I don't know what Nick said. Daryl said. Okay. I have an issue. So sorry to hear that, Daryl. Yeah, that sucks. I hear you. Trust me. And you're going to really hate what I'm going to say next, Daryl. Sorry. This is the part where I've been told, hey, you really got to emphasize on this more. Well, what I do is I don't make a big, loud bang about it because this is for us, okay? This is for the community. This is my friends who go, what the hell is Jimmy doing up to this time? What is he going to do this time? Or what is he going to mess up this time? What's he got today? And that's a good question. Because here it comes. All right. Let me get this up a little closer. Holy snot, folks. 2, 4, 6. That's 8 ounces of silver up there. All of them are solid, pure 1 ounces of silver. I believe that's a 2021 Walker. You got the Lakota in the back, honoring the Lakota Nation. The one on the far right's a Canadian 1 ounce with a bird on it, but you can see the milking in it. You got in the bottom, you got a Morgan. You got a fake buffalo. Then not fake, but it's an imitation buffalo. Then you got the Liberty Bust. Then the far right in the bottom, that's a Santa Claus. All those are 1 ounce fine. Well, fine, yeah, all fine, pretty nice fine. Silver. Okay? Silver. Now, I checked spot before I came in here. Spot, silver's been going up and down, up and down, up and down. It's been playing games for weeks now. All right. I watch it. I come in, and I see what spot says, and it said it was a 75 when I came in. I looked at that and said, fine. I took $10 off that fucking spot. Excuse my French. I did. I took $10 right off the spot. Molly, basically, community people in this coin community are going to listen to my crazy show. All right? My show just become a batshit crazy anyway. All right? I'm batshit crazy. I get a kick out of it. But here goes, folks. You want an ounce of silver? $10 off spot. And if you buy it from me right now, I will put you on the wheel of spots. And I'm going to explain what the wheel of spots is. Okay? The wheel of spots. I got to push the right buttons here. Hold on. Push the right buttons, Jimmy. Okay. Pick a wheel. Here we go. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the wheel of spots. Okay? I've already told you that I took $10 off spot for the national price as the show opened up. And that I did. So if you wish to purchase an ounce of silver today, and you can look at your wife or look at anybody or look at your spouse, look at your friends. Hey, look at the idiots in the next kind of chat you're in the afternoon and go, hey, I just bought an ounce of silver for 65. No, you didn't. Yeah, $10 off spot. No, you didn't. Yeah, I did. Got it off Jimmy. Now, here's even where it's crazier. Like I said, I'm nuts. Okay? I'm batshit nuts. Whatever. Here's where it gets crazier. What the heck is that? Get off of me. How do you get these things to go away? I don't see the go away button. All right. All right. Anyway, I push this button here and let it spin for a second. There it goes. You buy an ounce from me. There you go. You buy an ounce from me, and I'm telling you, I've already taken $10 off the top. From 75 to 65, and we spin this wheel. The wheels have 3 cut numbers on them. 3s, 5s, and 7s. And as you can see, I spun that one. That said 5. So your ounce went from 65 to 60 plus shipping. It's that cheap, folks. Ghost Nancy T. Hello, Nancy. Blessings. Welcome and come on in. Spread the word, Nancy. If you know somebody that needs a little something, okay? Let me stop sharing this. Here's what I'm doing, Nancy. And I need to show off something before. If you're only be here for a minute, I need to show something to you. So let me get this straight right quick. I have 6 ounces of silver up there. I'll call a limit to maybe 2 or 3 per person, but spot is at 75 a day. I'm taking $10 off that spot, and plus you buy an ounce of silver from me today, anybody, I run it through the picker wheel, and you're liable to lose 3, 5, or 7 more off that spot. Okay? Simple, straight up. Straight up. You want an ounce of silver? You want to tell somebody you paid 65 instead of 75 a day? That's easy. Just yell at me. I'm the guy to do it. Now, I need to move this camera. There we are. Nancy, you were doing a let's get some things together for the kids. For your daughters, I think it was a soccer team or something, soccer or softball or something. I'm not sure what it was. All I knew is you were trying to get something together for the kids. And I thought, hey, that's a great idea. So I jumped on Etsy, looked up something, and said, yeah, give me that. I'm going to send that in and maybe hopefully make some money for the kids. Yeah, cheer and soccer team. That's right. Well, something happened with the packaging or whatever, but it got to me. It came to me the day after y'all did that video, the live streaming and stuff. And I was so mad because I wanted it there. I wanted it there because I wanted to be part of it. And then when I got it, I was so happy that I did not be a part of it because I would have been so embarrassed, and I still am. I ordered a sterling silver ghost charm. And I went, yeah, that looks good. I saw it in a picture. Okay, for next season. Okay. Well, I looked at it. I thought it was great. I paid for it. Got it to me. It got late. I'm glad it got late because I was so embarrassed. This thing is so tiny. It's a little itty bitty charm. It is sterling silver. I guarantee that. Yeah, it's definitely sterling silver. But it's so tiny. And I would have been really, really embarrassed to try to sell it or try to do anything with it. I'm not sure how you feel about it. But this is the first chance I've got a chance to talk to you and show you this. Because I was so, I came in and I went, what? It's that small? You know, we weren't going to get much of that. And I felt embarrassed. Serious. So do me a favor. You do something next, or you get something ready to go, or you're going to do something for the kids or something, yell at me. I'll grab this thing and send it off with a few other things to make it feel better. But I still think the little ghost, I wish it was bigger. I do. I really do wish that thing was bigger. If I can get it up in here. But as far as I'm concerned, it's cute, but it's kind of small, you know? Yeah, tiny is cute, but I didn't think that was going to... I was hoping it was bigger, and I could have showed up there and let you know that, hey, I got this, let's do this. And, you know, I could have Skyped or did this back and forth with you so we could at least help raise more money for the kids. But not... Fine. Next time you do, let me know. I'm gonna stick that in my little stash box where it goes. There's a couple other things that doesn't move. And next time, let me know. I will throw that in with it. Okay, Nancy? I felt so bad about that. I really did. All right. Oh, I forgot to do this. Let's see, how far are we in? 40 minutes. All right, yeah. Like I said, folks, I've been sick. I forgot to do something right quick. Now I'm going to see if I can do it. Wrong button. Let's try this button. Hey, that button looks right. Let's push this button. There we go. There we go. Hashtag Kennedy. Hashtag Kennedy. I learned from the show I did a couple of weeks ago not to type that in, to tell people that's what I want them to type in because that puts my name automatically. Maybe you could put that in a resin and make it a keychain or leave it just how it is. But I will get with you later before the fundraiser. Yeah, definitely, Nancy T. Definitely, Nancy. Serious, yeah. I don't know. I could probably, I guess I could make it into a necklace. But no, let's just go with that, and we'll figure it out. We've got each other's numbers. We'll get it. We'll talk to each other. All right. All right, everybody, get your hashtag Kennedy in. Nancy, you get yours in too. It don't look like we're going to get a raise. It don't look like anybody wants to pay more than $10 under spot for an ounce of silver. I really don't understand that one. I really don't understand that one. Hey, Chad. How are you, Chad? Welcome and come on in. It's hashtag Kennedy. I'm going to ramble and play a little more stuff, this, that, and the other. I've already shown a few things off. I'll go over what we're doing, but I must give myself about an hour before I completely just poop out and go lie back down on the couch. I got both braces on. They help a little bit. I'm using OC Stacker's. He's got a nanobiotech CDB oil that's it's a pink liquid. He sent me some for free, and I've been trying it out on both my knees, and it's about as equal, if not a little bit better. I'm not sure. I really can't say there's better than or less than, because it's right about the same as what I've been using from the doctors over here at the VA. I haven't seen a big improvement, but I stopped using my stuff, and now I've been using his stuff, and I can feel a difference. There is a difference. All right. I don't know, folks. He wasn't here a minute ago. I don't know where he went. He said he'd be back. Never know. Let's see. Chad and Nick. I think y'all came in a little late. Let me do this. Change this over. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, man. Don't tell me everything's messed up. No. Come on. I may have hit the wrong buttons. Hold on. Kenne. No. D-Y, yeah? Kennedy. Yeah, okay, Kennedy. Yeah. All right, that's right. Did that just flicker and go out on y'all? Because it all just went nuts on me for a second. I think I got it right. I think I got it back up there. It's supposed to be taking in number. Okay, entry 6. Yes, all right, it is working. Sweet, all right. Nancy, if you're still in there, go ahead and get that on there. Because, well, I'll think of you, but I'll be thinking of Steffi or something when I go jump over in there in the giveaway pile. Depends on who's there. All right, straighten up. Oh, Belon, how are you, brother? Come on in. Come on in. All right, let me get this picture straightened out. Go over here. Stop sharing this. Hashtag Kennedy, everybody. Hashtag Kennedy. Push this button here. Turn this off there. I'll turn it off. There we go. All right. I'm going to go over this one more time right quick. If you'll look at the banner at the bottom of the screen, it says, while on this show, spot will be at $65. And that is correct. Spot is at 60. No, on this show, it's 65. If you crack open your phone, you're going to look at Kitco or one of the others, and it was at 75 when I started this show roughly almost an hour ago. It was right at 74.92 or somewhere, 75. I took $10 off of that. I cut $10 off of spot, period. And I also have what I call my picker wheel. It was a wheel of spots. If you purchase a 1 ounce from me today, and you got 2, 4, 6, you got 8 to choose from up there, and I'll give you a 2 limit. And I got some nice ones up there. All right. I got let's see. Working at a 2021 Liberty Walker. Yep. Replica, of course. You've got, I'll show these off right quick. If I can. There we go. The one on the left is a Buffalo nickel replica. And this one, that dang camera. It says Lakota Nation. It's a Lakota Nation. It's a 1 ounce silver honoring the Lakota Nation. This one here is a 1 ounce silver Canadian. And as you can see, there's milking. I guess, let me check that, see if that's milking. I didn't think it milked that bad. Sometimes they do. And then sometimes it's the glass. Sometimes it's the plastic. But not this time. This time it's milking. It's real milking. All right. Yeah, it's real milking. I won't lie to you. I'll tell you it's milking. You can see it. It's got the bird on the back. I forget which one that is. But I know some people like to collect this one. Mostly because it's 4 9s fine silver. All right. That's 4 9s, not 3 9s. That's 4 9s. Then you got a Morgan. You got another Indian head. This one here, you've got the Liberty bust, which is a replica, of course. And then here, you've got a Santa Claus one. It's a Happy Holidays. That is a 1 ounce of silver for $65, folks. And then take 3, 5, or 7 off that again. Plus shipping, of course, But that's a hell of a deal if you need some silver right quick. Straight up. Now, I'll get off that one. Pull this back. Swing these guys around right quick. Well, I didn't do too bad of a job of hitting that. All right. Almost square even. Hi, Joyce. Welcome. Come on in. Hashtag Kennedy. Okay. Here's the race. So far, we've already got, I think we got 7 spots. Can I get a spot for others? You can do whatever you want, Nancy. You know that. I look to you and Miss Ida as, sorry if you want, she might take it, but I say matrons of this community. Straight up, matrons. Honored matrons, honored ladies of this community. You want to do something, you pop in and tell me, Jimmy, can I get this? You know you're going to do whatever I can to help you do it. All right? But you and Miss Ida, yeah, I would consider you honored matrons of this community. Period. Let me get back to what I was doing here. We got keychains, folks. $4 a spot. Let me see what year this is. All right, this Kennedy's a 58. I thought that Benji's a 58. And this Benji's a 53. The Kennedy is a 64. And the Walker's a 43. As you know, none of those are super rare, but hey, that's not a bad shot. Bad connection again. Something's happened with Zoltan's connection there. We're with you, brother. Hang in there. That's $4 a spot. 10 spots. The first one's already went to WWP. All races that come off my show, the first one's always a WWP. I'm a vet. My wife's a vet. I was out at the VA on Monday. I spent almost all day out there, all afternoon actually, because I had several things I had to do. One, I had to go see my doctor about this sinus infection. We talked about that. We know where I'm at on it. I had to go get a brace for my right knee. So now I'm wearing braces on both knees. That's not helpful. Okay. But what I did get to do was I have a friend out there, Mark. He runs an insurance company on the side, and all of his new customers, he gives them one of my charms. And they're starting to catch on out there because I ran into a lady I had to give blood, and she looked at my charm and goes, "Where did you get that? I've seen those before." And I said, "I'm the one that makes them, and I sell them to Mark." And she said, "Really? Well, I don't want an insurance, but I really want one of those." I said, "Well, that's easy. Just buy it from me." So I wound up going out there while I was there on Monday. I got all my appointments done, but I also walked around and I had to give out, I delivered three? I delivered 3 different charms out there just on Monday alone. They're starting to catch on because people are seeing these things make sense. Serious. These things make sense. They hold better than a traditional pin. They do not harm your garments. They don't harm expensive dresses and expensive suits. Believe it or not, folks, yes, I own a couple of suits. Of course I do. Okay? And first thing I had to do is see if that suit was going to hold it. That was nice. It held it beautifully. Okay? Excellently. It holds t-shirts, sweaters, dresses. Now, the wife, she's not a big pin wearer, but even she knows that these magnetic charms are doing something pretty wild. I've sold a couple of the t-shirts over there already at the school. They like them. Let's get this race going, folks. Where are we at? Thank you so much. Okay, I'm trying to keep up with chat, but I'm really not doing a good job, obviously. Here we go. 1 for Daryl, 1 for Chad, 1 for Nick, and 1 for Joy. All right, Nancy. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 3 spots left, folks. Come on. We got 3 spots left. Let's get a race going. Let's see if I can actually pull up the duck things. I've got it up here, but let's see if I can get that right without screwing it up. And I also got to write down the name before I forget that. I know me. So let me find my pen right quick. And to tell you the truth, folks, it's a miracle we haven't heard from the cheeky one yet. Nancy's right in the middle of it. Yeah, you are. Jeez. Did you get one for yourself, Nancy? All right, WWP. Zoltan, you got all those straight? Yeah, here they are. Here it comes. Let me get this right. Blessings, Nancy. That was awfully nice of you. It really was. It really is. I've got to get all the names straight first. All right, first one's WWP. Then one's Darlene and one's Nick, I think. I got to check, make sure that was Nick. All right. All right, I'm lost in my own chat trying to figure this out. Zoltan, give me the names, please. It's very rare of me to get one for myself. This is the first sighting of me in a coin collecting channel in months. Yes. And I am honored that, like I said, one of the matrons of our community popped into my crazy little show. All right. Serious straight up on that one. All right. Let me see if I can get these names right. Zoltan, are you still with me? He may not. That's right. He's having problems. He may not be in there. All right. Let me get these names right, folks, because I'm having a problem figuring out which is which. All right. Let me go back to the top, and I just roll down. Let's see how far I go. Giddy up. Let's go. All right. One for Nick. Got it. It's Nick and Darlene, I think. Yeah, Nick and Darlene. Okay. First, Nick and Darlene. All right. Okay. Bear with me, folks. Okay, that's gonna. And I asked Bob, can I get others? Okay. Okay. All right. Daryl, Chad, Nick, and Joyce. Nick, Chad, and Joyce. 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 One Opelon, one OCM, one. Oh, and one EOS. I got it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One Opelon. One OC. And one EOS. Okay. All right. I do believe I have them all together, believe it or not. You know me, I'm liable to make a mess. All right. Okay, where do I send the money? Oh, that now Zoltan's back and I already got it. All right, I got it. All right, Nancy, it's Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com for PayPal and Zelle. Here, let me do this right quick instead of me trying to figure out what I'm doing. I'll just do this. There we go. Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com for PayPal and Zelle. Okay. If you got Cash App, you want to do Cash App, then it's real simple. It's just $ Jimmy Snowdog 2112. And that's how you get to me. I got that right. All right. Go back up here. Now I need to go over there and do a duck race. All right. First, we got to do names, edit list. All right. Okay. Nick. ELN, Opelon, OC, and EOS. All right. Oh, that would be kind of wild if it didn't on the EOS. That would be neat as shit. Okay. Let's go up here. 69 set. Okay, let me see if I make sure I got this right. before I push any more buttons. All right, make sure everybody can see that. All right. Let me see if I can adjust that just a little bit better. That's not what I'm doing. That's not helping, is it? That didn't help. All right, never mind. I'll figure that one out. Anyway, we got 109 seconds. Let me read off the names. We have WWP, Nick for 1, Nick for 2, Darlene, Daryl, USA, Chad, Joyce, Opelon, OC Stacker, and 1 for EOS. Most of this, we can all say so much, very thank you to Ghost Nancy T. Have I got this right, everybody? Hello, John. How are you? Come on in. Blessings. Come on in, John. We're just getting a race going here. Does this look right, Zotan? Do I got it right? Okay, I got thumbs. No, I'm looking for thumbs up from Zoltan. Okay. I believe I've got it right. All right, here we go. Now, let's see. That's first. So throw me, yeah. Need some shuffles. Throw me a number. Yeah, John, hashtag Kennedy at the end of the show. Do a little giveaway after this. 6. We got 6 shuffles. You got it. All right. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We kill the music, kill the sound because they'll get me for it. And 3, 2, 1, and whoa. I like to sit back here and watch it. Daryl USA is pulling out front. We got everybody in alignment. That's kind of odd. Nobody's mixing it up. We just got Daryl up front. What are you pulling, Daryl? You got jets under there or something? Woo. Let's mix it up, folks. Wow, these ducks aren't going nowhere. 42 seconds. Let's go. Now we're starting to drift a little bit. Got the EOS starting to break. Got Daryl pulling back. He had a big lead right there, but he's pulling back. We're down to 27 seconds. Opelon's pulling up. 22 and 19. Racks that pack. Here we go. The EOS is running to the back. Maybe it's going to do one of those rubber bounces. You never know. Here we go, folks. 10. They're all trying to pull up. Uh-oh. Darlene's running the top of the pack. Darlene's head of the pack. Darlene's got it. Congratulations, Darlene Schilling. He was the grandma like myself. Hey, I've been a grandfather for years, Nancy. You know, I got no problem being a grandfather. In fact, I believe my son grandfathered me like what, 4 to 6 times behind him. Yahoo! All right. Congratulations, Darlene Schilling. Now you got to pick out which one you want. Do you want one of the 2 Benjis, the Kennedy, or the Walker? She wants the Walker. Everybody, if I was you, please get in chat and say thank you to Ghost Nancy T, because we're going to pop this walker off here and get that out to Darlene Schilling. Congratulations, Darlene. Thank you very much, everybody, for playing. I really do appreciate it. Now, put that over here. Darlene's the winner. Walker. There. Put these on my sticky notes, that way I don't lose these things. You get back and run away. We had some problems. That's my brother. Thank you. Yeah, I love you too, sweetheart. That's my. In case y'all don't know it, Darlene Schilling is my baby sister.
Fake news.
No, that's not fake news.
That's fake news.
No, it's not.
Fake news.
Are you sure?
Fake news.
No.
It's fake news.
All right. Well, if he says it's fake news, I guess she's not my little sister. You never know.
Fake news.
Yeah, I'm not playing with a full deck. We all know it. Okay. What time are we looking at here? A 1:07. Yeah, and I'm about done, folks. Serious. I was not going to do this today. I was really thinking about just sitting back and staying on the couch, but I had to get up and stretch a little bit. I got to replace my turntable, my little revolving table there. It broke. I had to replace that. Yes, I'm quit hitting the button. What, that one?
Everything is fake news. Fake news.
I found it in a box. I found it in a box. All right, I'm going to go over this right quick, folks. Then we're going to get on out of here and finish up here. We show this off. I'm going to run this right quick for y'all. That's a nice little collection. That's 10 coins. I know you saw the Kennedy, but you saw the Bush and the Trump there. Those are $1 coins that are coded. They're not in capsules. That's just something I have. Anyway, those are 10 coins. They're all Kennedys. They're all proofs, and each one of them is colorized one way or the other, and each one is different. That's 10. $5 face value alone, because they're all 50-cent pieces. Straight up, okay? Just they're 50-cent pieces. As I offer today, if you would like something like that, go to Chicky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com and say, Jimmy, I'll take that for $10 plus shipping. $10 plus shipping, folks. That's a $5 face value, but you can give those out really easy in a handful to your kids, cousins, coins, friends, They make great little gifts. Anyway, I'm pitching that one. Let me look over here and get the giveaway tool up. Kennedy says we got 11. All right. I'll go one last shot here. Oh, while we're doing this, let me play this one more time. Wrong one. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah, it's silly. I know it. Wait till you see what I've done with the Ninja Turtles. That's still coming. I have that half done. If you, I don't know if you can see this. Hold on, watch this. I'll move the camera right quick. The background, if you'll notice, is a big old pizza. Pepperoni pizza. Yep. That is the foreground. That is where my turtles are going to wind up attacking or being attacked by all their villains later in the movie I'm making. But let's get cheeky is right. Yeah, cheeky is all. That's definitely cheeky. Okay, let's get over to EOS. Let me get off this throat because, man, my voice is really ragged out now. Let's see. We did the duck race. That's done. We need this one here. Okay. Going to count this down, folks. Let's see. Where are they at? Let's do the countdown. Yeah, I'll show this, too, because I want her to see this. Zoltan, when you do this, make sure she gets to see this part, too. All right? I got to find Squiggly. Hold on. Where's Squiggly at? I put him up front? I want to put him up here. Where is Squiggly? That's the old one. Where is Squiggly? Ah, here it is. Countdown. Here we go. And that's right. Time is up. Let's go over here. Share this screen. Do this right. Okay. I believe I got it right. Yeah, got it right this time. Don't want to do what I pulled last time. All right. Here we go. We've had the countdown. Zoltan, you see that little squiggly in the back there? That's in the box too. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. By the way, must be present. Sorry, forgot to say it. I'm not feeling good. John Camper. All right. John Camper is the winner. Yeah, let her see those, Zoltan, because as soon as I can actually get up, pick that box up, put it in the car when the car is here, when she's not at work, and go to the post office, I gotta get that in the mail. All right, serious, because she's gonna be able to show people the videos that's her toys too. And I need room because I got more toys coming for more movies. The wife figured that one out, unfortunately. Okay, John Camper, you're our winner today. So I'm going to get up my crazy butt, get up over here, and dig into the pile. I know I had the pile, but it's there. What happened to it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Let's make this one a wild one. All right, that one, this one, and this one. All right. Are y'all gonna stay up there for me? Come on now. How about that? Okay. All right, let's stop sharing that. Bring that up. Here we go. All right, today's EOS will be brought to you by the Chicky Chihuahua Charms Whack Job, me. Let's see. John, today you get a choice of two. You get a choice of two, John. Now, on the left-hand side, you have a 1943 steel war penny. Okay, that is a 43, but it has been coated in 24 karat gold. Makes a nice little novelty item. Next to that is three brand new 2026 pennies. Those are the new ones, folks. Next to that, you have a $1 coin, which is Bill Clinton on one side. That is coated so it won't come off. It's a nice little novelty item. And last but not least, you've got this pack of three pennies. One's a 43, I think the other one's a 40-something, and then you have an error coin. Congratulations, John. Do me a favor and pick pick two of those four. Steel penny in gold. All right. Got it. Anything else, John? Penny on the left side. Yeah, I got that. You want the 43 in the gold. That's cool. Anything else? Sick Willie. And the dollar coin. You got it, John. You got it. Now, John, do me a favor. Here's all you got to do. Go to Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com. Let me make sure that's on the grid here. Put that in banners so I know it's. Let's see which one is that. Here we go. Is this one? No, that's the wrong one. It's Chicky Chee Pow Pow. No, that's Spot at 65. Where the hell is my. Hello from Tampa Bay. What the hell? Oh, it's right here. Yes. John, go to Cheeky Chihuahua Charms. It's all one word, all lower caps, Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com. All right? I know your name. I know you're John Camper here. It might be your real name. That's cool. But give me your name, screen name, and your address, please, so I can get this off in the mail to you. All right? It's Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com. Nancy, I think you left, didn't you? I think you did. As far as I'm concerned, I want to say a big shout out and thank you to Ghost Nancy T for coming in here and giving us all a good race. Serious. That was nice of her. It really was. She never really asked for anything back, folks. She's like Miss Ida. And I'm telling you, I look at Ghost Nancy T and Miss Ida Herring as the matrons of this community. I look towards them, and I'll tell you something. I know a lot of other people in this community, and I don't think they'll argue with me about that one. Other than, I think you got a better word than matron. But no, I think matron works it out pretty nice. You call her an old lady, and you're going to get slapped, buddy. You don't call a nice lady an old lady. Don't do that. No, she's a matron, period. Two of them. There's solid people in our community that you can usually count on to ask questions, or if you get some help or something like that, they're there for you. When you get ready to donate somebody to somebody or do something nice, or you're going to give somebody to somebody's birthday for a kid, usually people get smart enough to go ahead and do it right along with them other than put it in their pocket. I'm sorry. I'm being a little a-hole about that from yesterday, but that's life, okay? I want that little girl to have something. She's going to get some stuff anyway from me and others, all right? That's the way it goes. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, and I'm tired, and I've been sick. I will try to be back here on next Wednesday.
That's fake news.
Yeah, he says that.
News.
Maybe not.
News. It's fake news.
Maybe not. I will try to be here again next Wednesday. Thank you very much. Blessings, everybody. Ghost Nancy T, thank you so much, darling. Blessings, everybody. Bye, Joyce, Darlene, Daryl, Nick, Zoltan, OC. Old Pilon, everybody, blessings, and have a wonderful week, man. Blessings.